Gen Z has created a whole new industry, anti-aging for young people, very young people. And this youthful, health-conscious beauty standard is perhaps best embodied by Hailey Bieber.
Can't forget the eyelids. The eyelids are important because those will get wrinkly one day too.
Hailey Bieber has been called a lot of things: Nepo Baby, Mean Girl, Trophy Wife, Clout Chaser, Stalker, and worse.
Who the does Hailey goddamn Bieber think she is? Like, we only know who you are because your last name's Bieber.
But she's without a doubt a defining beauty icon, particularly for Gen Z. Hailey gets her nails done, glazed donut nails trend. Cuts her hair, bobs trend. She gets IV therapy with fellow health enthusiast Kendall Jenner. She wears oversized blazers and low-cut jeans. You get the picture.
These pants are an exact inspired by moment of Hailey Bieber's famous parachute pants.
Most profitable for Hailey, though, has been her impact in the world of skincare. In fact, you could argue that the 26-year-old #SkinGoals mogul is the first supermodel to be best known for her skin instead of, say, her hair or body. While she didn't create the terms, Hailey capitalized on phrases like dewy and glazed donut skin, and in 2022 launched her skincare line Rhode, based on an aesthetic that highlights a flawless, glowing, taut, plump, poreless, blemish-free, and notably line-free face.
All the products are clean, vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free. They are also dermatologist-developed and tested.
Hailey's rise in the skincare community has coincided with the crisis of the younger generation fearing aging at ever earlier points, especially after the pandemic's onset. Gen Zers have started using stronger skincare ingredients and getting procedures, lasers, and injectables, all in the preventative battle against aging.
Millennials and Gen Z, this one is for you. I'm gonna teach you one anti-aging hack that you need to start doing now. You are gonna thank me years from now.
So is Hailey Bieber really that into health and skincare? Or is her glow only skin deep? And she's just taking advantage of a market and generation already trending that way. Here's our take on Gen Z's obsession with the Hailey Bieber look and why a profitable industry is now being targeted at teens and women in their early 20s. Hailey Bieber is certainly an it girl, but while she's acted, hosted, vlogged, and of course modeled, she's not truly known for any of these things. And though thousands of articles have been written about Hailey Bieber's influence, it's hard to pin down why she's just so influential. Of course, there's the widespread interest in her marriage to Justin Bieber, but some have said she's so popular because she's the perfect blend of aspirational and accessible. Her style, hair, nails, and makeup may cost thousands of dollars, but it's simple pieces that are easy to duplicate. Like Kate Moss, who in the 90s was also able to transcend the model identity through her distinctive personal style and high-profile love life, Hailey has a striking ability to sell anything she wears, does, or even drinks.
Model Hailey Bieber's strawberry glazed skin smoothie. It costs $17 and it's going viral.
And long before she became this omnipresent as a fashion, style, and beauty icon, she was planting the seeds for her brand. Let's jump back to 2018. Hailey, then a Baldwin, was engaged to Justin Bieber. She was a successful model, but wanted something of her own around the time brands like Fenty Beauty and KKW Beauty had recently launched. Hailey became the new face of makeup and skincare line Bare Minerals, and their PR team sent her on a media blitz. To promote the brand, the New York Times wrote a piece entitled "How Hailey Baldwin Gets Her Glowy Look." Glamour wrote how she will be glowing on her wedding day. Multiple videos on YouTube showed her makeup, favorite products, and skin routines.
You have to protect your face, so I'm gonna put a little bit of SPF setting powder.
Even then, the focus was on her glow, her indelibly perfect skin. She was doing eye masks on planes before it was popular, and spoke about glow drops way before Alex Earle pushed them on the world. In 2019 and 2020, Hailey filed to trademark for Bieber Beauty, which was rejected due to potential confusion with her husband, and Hailey Bieber for a whole bunch of fashion products including shoes, bathing suits, dresses, jeans, lingerie, loungewear, footwear, hats, and more. So this begs the question, was she really as passionate about skincare specifically as she'd like us to believe? Or did this just end up being simply the easiest, most popular, and most profitable avenue she could take in the 2020s? In 2021, she laid the groundwork for a skincare line, constantly speaking about her routines and favorite products and her skincare research in a series of profiles, get ready with me's, and Instagram content that were clearly all working towards filling what she saw as a gap in the market. And finally, after 4 years of dropping crumbs, in 2022 she launched Rhode skin and engaged in an enormous media blitz to promote it.
I've been working on this for the last almost 2.5 years.
And it paid off. She won Beauty Inc.'s 2022 Newcomer of the Year award, she was on the cover of Forbes 30 Under 30, and quickly after launch, Rhode was fully sold out of product. They were also said to have made 8 figures in profit last year. And while her brand's reviews are actually middling, that doesn't matter because she solidified herself as the skin queen. As Rhode's CEO wrote, she is the de facto beauty whisperer of this generation of women. A recent study from Spa Seekers named Hailey 2022's leading celebrity beauty icon, citing a 421% increase in searches for her makeup looks on Google and more than 167 million views on TikTok. She's profited from the fact that her skin has become the ideal rather than the efficacy of her products. Just as Kylie Jenner was able to make profit from lip kits that she sold after getting lip injections, Hailey Bieber is profiting from skincare products that she and her team created after she already had perfect skin. Perfect skin that is the obvious result of genetics, the world's best dermatologists and estheticians, expensive healthy food, and overall money.
This is my first time seeing Hailey Bieber's skin, and that is the skinniest skin I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, that is literally skin. Like, I've never seen someone with more clear skin in my life.
Right now, Hailey has been going through a PR rough patch, pitted yet again against Selena Gomez and being labeled as a mean girl. TikTok has been ablaze for weeks with the ongoing drama between the two, including years and years of receipts. However, unlike Selena, Hailey never took a break from social media and is still posting close-up skin pics and promoting her brand. And the truth is, she's not going anywhere because of her inextricable link to Gen Z's obsession with youthful wellness aesthetics. So how did we get here? Today's health obsession can be a bit over the top, but with today's sponsor, HelloFresh, you can make healthy choices regarding what you eat without all the worry. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit, delivering farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients right to your doorstep and allowing you to save time and money at the grocery store. HelloFresh makes home cooking easy with step-by-step instructions and 40 weekly meals to choose from. These delicious recipes offer wholesome ingredients with options ranging from vegetarian to calorie conscious. Power up your protein with the Protein Smart Tag to find recipes with 30 grams or more of protein, like 1 pot pork, 7 black bean chili, or creamy Dijon dill chicken. I absolutely loved my meals, and I thoroughly enjoyed customizing them to pack them with the ingredients I wanted. You don't have to obsess over your diet when it comes to HelloFresh, as these dietitian-approved meals travel from the farm to your home in 7 days or less. HelloFresh has saved me so much time as I've eliminated the chore of searching the internet for recipes as I budget my weekly food plan. This amazing meal kit service does all the work for me. So save on stress, money, and time with HelloFresh. Go to hellofresh.com/thetake60 and use code THETAKE60 to get 60% off your meals plus free shipping. That's hellofresh.com/thetake60 plus code THETAKE60 for 60% off plus free shipping. In their youth, millennials' main beauty goal was and remains thinness. But it seems that Gen Z's main beauty goal is to appear healthy and to appear young. Typically, one is expected to struggle with age, desirability, and mortality during their midlife crisis. That's when TV and movies have taught us that men turn to younger women in faster cars and women turn to facelifts, lasers, and peels.
Honey, I've had a little something done, and it's not as bad as yesterday, but I've looked better.
The quarter-life crisis came into the lexicon sometime later and usually involves the anxieties of entering the adult world without any clue of how to manage it. But now the two crises have seemingly overlapped and extended earlier into a new crisis, where teens and young adults are the ones already trying to stave off aging.
Premature wrinkles are pretty common, even in as early as 19 or younger.
Cosmetic companies used to market skincare to teens based on just one thing: clear skin. Zits were the enemy, not fine lines. And it used to be believed that when lines began to appear in your 30s and 40s, you worked to make them look less noticeable with makeups and creams.
I'm old!
I beg your pardon?
For centuries, women developed little hacks and tricks to minimize the appearance of wrinkles.
Just remember, pain is beauty. Okay, here we go. Take a deep breath. Instant eye lift.
And that's changed along with the new perspective on aging. Companies began to realize that they could market anti-aging products to younger generations by teaching us about so-called preventative measures. They sell the idea that you should be fighting off the onset of wrinkles before you can even see them. So if you can see any fine lines, well, you've already lost.
I'm doing so much flinching, it's bad for my skin. I'm getting crow's feet. Crow's feet!
During the pandemic, teens and young adults had all the time in the world to learn about Korean 12-step skincare routines, sit under at-home LED light masks, or accidentally burn their faces with strong acids. Overnight, Gen Zers were becoming wannabe estheticians, and when restrictions softened, they could embark on the next so-called line of defense: Botox, or how it's recently been marketed, baby Botox. From 2000 to 2018, the number of people aged 20 to 29 getting Botox went up by 39.4%. On top of that, Gen Zers spend more than any other age group on skincare. So this isn't just a factor in young people's self-esteem, it's a drain on their wallets as well.
Want to know the beauty products Cassie used in her intense morning routine? Well, we found them all on Amazon just for you.
Beyond just skincare, the focus on holding on to eternal youth is embodied in the popularity of wellness trends. Recently trending on TikTok was the idea of hot girl walks, on which users record themselves manifesting and optimizing themselves. Similarly, the that girl trend shows mostly young women living life seemingly correctly, with beautiful, pleasing morning routines that involve skincare, a workout, journaling, meditation, and a healthy breakfast.
I'm gonna try a that girl morning routine. First, I'm making my bed. Can we appreciate how aesthetic this looks, by the way?
However, leveling up with these unrealistic lifestyles requires expensive products, beautiful facilities, and lots of free time. So while self-care is no doubt important, what these videos are often more about is the aesthetics of self-care.
I think the number one thing I hate about social media is its obsession to attach a trend or an aesthetic to everything.
And then there are the beauty micro-trends sold as aesthetics, like recently in the beauty and skin corner of TikTok, the I'm cold aesthetic, clean girl, and vanilla girl. Girls are constantly being sold new looks to copy, which of course includes purchasing lots of new goods. Many have attributed the clean girl and vanilla girl looks to the surge in Hailey Bieber's influence. The simple, sheeny base, barely there makeup, and of course, perfectly bronzed whiteness. These micro-trends in particular have come under heavy fire for the way they value lighter skin tones and reframe white beauty standards with styling methods that women of color originally created and were long mocked for. Nevertheless, Hailey has become the face of, well, faces, so it makes total sense that she's figured out how to capitalize on this moment. Baby Botox was already booming, Gen Zers were already using strong ingredients like retinoids, and Hailey looked like the after pictures.
Retinoids, they are safe to use in teenagers.
There's a paranoid feel to some of this health and youth mania in Gen Z. When Kendall Jenner talks about her health obsessions in her 20s, her level of fears and fixations can even sound a little concerning.
All my friends make fun of me. I have this whole new room in my house that's all these crazy gadgets and gizmos.
But Hailey Bieber seems to always remain calm, cool, and just embodying this moment of a generation expecting they'll never have to age. Today's young people have been fully incepted by big cosmetics and big dermatology about the way one's skin should look in your teens and early 20s. And to many, Hailey Bieber's skin is the way your skin should look.
You guys have probably come to realize that Hailey Bieber is like my style icon, my beauty icon. I love her. And one thing that she's known for is her flawless skin.
Millennials promoted detox teas and juice cleanses, and Gen Z promotes skincare. But underneath it all is the same anxiety which seems to hit earlier and earlier, and continuing rigid beauty standards that keep women obsessively preening and critiquing their appearances, and crucially spending money to fix perceived flaws, now even before they start. That's the take. Click here to watch a video we think you'll love, or here to check out a whole playlist of awesome content. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.